Alright, PQ is 12 and DQ is 4. So we can apply the formula for this question, that 12 squared is equals to 4 times 4 plus x. So the measure of DL equal x, just put x here. Now if you solve it, you get 144 divided by 4 equals 4 plus x. That gives us 36 equals 4 plus x, and x is equals to 32. So the length of DL is 32. And for statements and reasons, we need to choose the correct option for the correct reason for SB squared equals SC times SI. So the reason for this will be the product of the length of secant and its external segment is equal to the square of the tangent. So what we're trying to prove here is that tangent SB is equal to tangent SA. Alright, so the next statement will be SA squared equals SC times SI. Alright, it'll be the same reason. Okay, now here we need to create an equation. Basically, it's short side times long side equals the same here. Short side times long side. So that gives us 40 equals 5x. And 40 divided by 5 gives us x equals 8. Alright. And here, again, this times this times this. So 5 times 8 gives you 40. Alright. Equals 4y minus 5. Right? Divide 10 equals y minus 5 and y equals 15. Now here we need to multiply 6 times 6 plus 9, which is 15. So the rule is you have to multiply this part of the secant times 9 plus 6. Alright, so then we get 15 times 6 is equals to 90, and this is equals to 5 times 5 plus x. Now in order to solve this equation, bring 5 to this side. That gives us 18 equals 5 plus x, and you subtract 5 from both sides and we get 13. Alright, for this, for B, we need to do 10 times, 1 second, alright, 10 times 10 plus x minus 10, right, equals 11 times 20, because 11 plus 9 is 20, and you multiply 11 and the whole thing 20, you get 220. Alright, and if you simplify this part, we'll get 10 plus x minus 10, which is just leaves you with x here, so it's 10x equals 220. Alright, and x is going to be equals to 22. for this question we have to do the same thing, but line S is a tangent and AF is a secant. So the theorem states that x squared equals 8 this segment times the addition of the addition of this and this. That's gonna end up with 8 times 24 plus 8, right? 32. $256, we get 256. So x squared is 256 and x is equals to radical 256. It gives us 16, right? So x equals to 16. Here we just need to do the same thing. 4 times 6 gives us 24 equals 8y. Divide both sides by 8. You get 3. So the value of y is 3. 18 times 2 for b, we do 18 times 2. That gives us 36. Alright, equals y times y minus 9. This times this. So you just have to simplify this part. Y squared minus 9y equals 36. And then you have to get 36 to this side. So y squared minus 9y minus 36 equals 0. And we know how to solve to get the values. So use the box method, and then you just do y over y. And then what makes 36? We know that 12 times 3 makes 36. And you put a negative sign to 12. That gives you negative 36. And we also know that if we add these both, negative 12 and 3, we get negative 9. Right? Negative 9y, because when you cross multiply, you get the answer. So we need to find the value of y that is applicable. So we use 12. So we have this as y minus 12, y plus 3. If you plug in 3 in this equation, and this 3 minus 9 just gives us negative 6, and per here it doesn't satisfy. So if you put 12 minus 9 gives us 3, and y equals 12. 3 over 12, 3 into 12 is 36. So the acceptable value is 12. Okay, now second last question. Here what we have to do is just write down the values. So SU, the whole of SU is 30, and SV is 10. So we know that if you multiply 10 times 30 will give you 300. Alright, and ST, the whole of ST is given 20. Alright, now they're asking to find what is this, right? We need to find what's the length of the segment RS. So in order to find that, we can just write down this equation. 300 equals 20 x times 20. And because x times the whole thing is equals to 300, alright? So if you just divide 30 divided by 2, so x equals 15. Given that CA is 80 and CI is 10 and CB is equals to BF, so we just need to calculate 800 equals X times X plus X, and solve 2X. If you add X plus X, you get 2X, right? And if you multiply 2X by X, we get 2X squared, right? Now you divide 800 by 2 by taking this to the other side, right? So you get 400 equals X squared, and X equals to 20. Okay, the last question. Now just quickly go through this. A6 times X minus 7 equals, what's 12 times 8? 96. Now to make this easier, just divide 96 by 6, get X minus 7 equals 16, and then you add 7 to 16 and you get 23. Okay, that was easy. Now let's move on. 4, here we do 4 times 14 plus 4, which is 18. So when you do that, you get 72, which is equals to this times this plus this whole thing, which is X times X plus X. Okay, because X is equal, see, so we can just write it down like this. 2X squared equals 72. Divide 72 by 2. 36. X squared equals 36. X is equals to 6. Radical 36 is equals to 6. Now here we have to do X squared equals 2 times 8, which is 16. So X is equals to square root of 16 is 4. So that's 4. Right, thank you.